Hello, my name is Ron. I make Bubble Boy cast nets. The reason for this video is so that I can teach you how to make a cast net from beginning to end. The reason I'm doing it is because a lot of the guys that make cast nets are getting old and a lot of them are dying off. Hence the trade is disappearing because they don't pass on the information to other people. With that in mind, let's talk about some of the terminology. The first thing you want to know is what mesh size you want. Let's say a bait net is 3/8. 3/8 would be a 3/4 inch stretch. A silver mullet net would be 1 inch or a 2 inch stretch. You get the idea of what I'm talking about. It's double of whatever you usually ask for. The third thing you want to know is how deep you want it or how long you want it. And how much material do you want? You can usually have them cut 5 pounds, or you can ask them how much a hank has as far as poundage. A hank is a pre-wrapped netting. Sometimes it's 10 pounds, sometimes it's 13, 15, 25 pounds. Depends on how much material you want. So with that in mind, let's just review a couple other things. I'm going to tell you the thickness of the mono or the netting that I use. For my bait nets 3/8, I use 104 or 0.33 millimeters. For shrimp nets, pogie nets, I use 139 or 0.4 millimeters. For silver mullet nets, I use 208 or 0.52 millimeters. Sometimes, if they don't have 277, which I prefer for roe mullet nets, I will use 208 for the 1.25 to 2.5 inch stretch net. But preferably for a roe mullet, I like 277 or 0.57 millimeters. Who are the vendors that I use? Well, I'm in Florida. Lee Fisher is in Tampa, so most of the time I get my material from him because I'll get it in a couple days. But if he's not available, I will use Nets and More. They're out of Louisiana. Sometimes Lee Fisher does not have material, they're out of it. Nets and More seems to have whatever I might need. There's also another company called Memphis Net. I will use them occasionally. So, those are the vendors. That's how you order it. And in the next video, what you'll find is we'll just go step by step. Also, in the beginning of the video, I will tell you what you need as far as tools are concerned. So before you order your netting, you may want to just review the beginning of the videos to see what you may need in the future. Some of the material you can get at Home Depot, but most of the fishing, netting, and or fishing needles, you'll have to get at a vendor, either Lee Fisher or Nets and More. They all sell them. Okay, see you soon.